Alright, shalom, all praises be to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rechachudash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and salutes unto the Archon that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Now here we have an article from the Bristol Live, and it says all the strikes happening right now in the UK. Posted 2 days ago. And this guy here, Mick Lynch, I watch him on the news and stuff. He's a character, man. He's a character indeed, but yeah. Anyway, it says Britain has entered the summer of discontent amid inflation levels not seen in decades. Workers across the land are taking matters into their own hands, with the only tool they have, the withdrawal of labour. Depending on which measure you use, inflation is at. Yeah, because that's right. In economics, you got a couple of measurement metrics. But it says depending on which measure you use, inflation is at between 7.9 and 11.7%. That are more commonly used metric in macroeconomics is the one that would give you the higher figure, which is more a true reflection. So inflation is about between 7.9 to 11.7%, meaning meaning this is how much more expensive it costs to live right now compared to last year. So it's between 7.9 to 11.7 times more expensive, with everything, which is crazy figures, man. So few employers are offering their staff pay rises that match those figures, hence the strike. So you're getting brought into work, to basically work yesterday's price or last year's prices. Last year's earnings at today's prices, which is, it's not really working out, is it? Workers from the post office, the courts, and the railways have all taken industrial action in recent weeks. And there are warnings that nurses and doctors could follow along with Royal Mail staff. So we can see that the UK is going to a shit show, man. And it started out kind of slow, but now things are picking up, Because first it was, it's just transport industry, transport sector. Now, now you got people from different sectors of the UK economic workforce just striking, man. Here it says rail workers when it's obviously telling you the dates, man. You got rail workers, you got rail workers, London Underground workers, London tram drivers, post office workers, Royal Mail workers, criminal barristers. You even got barristers walking out, man. So cases ain't getting judged, and it's crazy, man, because the scriptures speak about people being set free and then prisons having to open up. You can clearly see it, man. And it's gonna be on a basis of prison wardens walk out. Just let people out, man. It's crazy. NHS workers, teachers, British Airways workers. The list pretty much goes on, man. There's probably more to it, but that's the situation out here. In the UK, now there's a scripture I wanted to get, but it was just in my head as I was reading it, slipped my mind. How's it going, man? Damn. Salah. Just came up my head. Oh yeah. Work for that washing machine. good couple of scriptures I could get. Well, I'm just going to get a few. Ecclesiastes 12:3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, which is the economists, oikonomia, household management, the puppets, the government. So, which really goes all the way back up to the ultimate keepers of the house, the banking elite families, man. And they shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grand is cease, because they are few. Few why? Because they ain't getting what they're meant to get, man. You see, obviously, the workforce is depleting. There has to be means and ways that it happens. Now we're seeing it come to pass. Like I said, yesterday's wage at today's prices, it just doesn't work out. People get fed up and people walk out. There are few job opportunities going. Job roles going, just disappearing because everything's going AI. Where before you needed a person, now you got a robot doing it. And those that look out of the windows be darker, man. So the scripture, is right on point for that. Jobs are scarce, economies are crashing. This is biblical prophecy, man. Biblical prophecy. But yeah, the UK is just going through it right now, man. Anyways, I'm out, man. Chill out.